congratulations on your first round win. Can you just give us your thoughts on the match and the victory?
Yeah, I think I started off very, very well. And then she kind of came back. She changed her game style. I felt like she was playing more aggressive. She was coming to the net. I was a bit thrown off guard. And then, yeah, I had to regroup in the third set because I know if I didn't, then I'm sure she could have won that third set. But I'm just happy with how I dealt with it at the end.
Thank you. Questions? Yes.
Hi, Rosie DeMano from the Toronto Star. Speaking of wearing the wrong thing, you obviously didn't like what you were wearing when you came out at court the first time and you went and changed. Can you just tell me what the issue was with the dress?
Yeah, it was just bothering me on some forehands. I just felt like it was kind of coming up a bit. Obviously, the wind didn't help, but I mean, I meant no disrespect with what I said to the umpire. I was trying to convince him to not take away that washroom break because I know we only get 2, but he was very nice to say that it's totally okay. I mean, I could have definitely used a different choice of wording. So I apologize to anyone I disrespected. I mean, I love Nike and I hope I can be with them for the rest of my life. But yeah.
Did you come back with more Nike?
What do you mean?
When you changed?
Oh, of course. I have no choice. I'd rather, be with Nike for the rest of my life. And I definitely apologize with what I said.
Bianca, Tom Tebbett, Tennis Canada. Are you a believer in the theory that sometimes it's the worst thing to win a set 6-love?
I was thinking after that set because it just flew by and I'm like, oh my gosh, like what happens now? Is she gonna regroup? Like, is she gonna continue playing the same? Like, I was just on my toes. And like I was in the match, but I wasn't just because of how quick it went. Like I don't think I've ever played a first set like that. So it was obviously new for me and I tried to keep my cool and just play my game. But yeah, I was thinking that. So I don't know. It did give me confidence, though, I think, to win that third set, because I said if I can do it in the first, I can do it now. So, yeah, maybe both. Depends how you look at it.
Okay. Reem?
Bianca, Rima Woodlil, the national UAE in your sport. Bianca, I'm curious, you've had huge occasions with Serena Williams on a court, and you've beaten her, and the first time you beat her, I know it was through retirement and stuff, but do you ever look back and think that how important that was for you, not just obviously winning a slam or winning in Canada, but the fact that you have that under your belt? How much confidence does that give you, and do you ever look back to those days with just strong confidence?
Yeah, I do. I actually put my screensaver of me holding up that trophy so I can like slowly like embed that in my head again. So yeah, I do think about it a lot, especially when I'm here, and definitely playing Serena, win or lose, like it's an honor. I mean, not everyone can say that. And it definitely gives me confidence because, I mean, that year she was playing really well. So I think it definitely gives me confidence. I'm very, very happy that I got to play her, and maybe I can play her again. Who knows?
Okay. In the back?
Carolyn Cameron, Sportsnet. Just to clarify, did you just change your screensaver back to that picture? Like, was it?
I changed it before the tournament. Okay. Yeah, I'm not like self-centered like that. Like I don't have it all the time. I just did it for this tournament.
Willie Weinbaum from ESPN. Speaking of that, how would you describe your journey since that moment when you did hold up that trophy?
Long story short, I guess, because I could like sum it up as best as I can now, but it was definitely overwhelming. I mean, at first it was great, and then I didn't, I guess, expect everything that came along with it, and I felt that at one point it got the best of me, so I really had to like reassess everything in a way. And I mean, I had that break about, I think it was like 4 months and a half, where like I was not enjoying myself at all. I felt that I was identifying myself too much with my wins, with my losses. And I'm like, back in 2019, that's not how it was. Like, I was just super happy to be on court playing. I didn't really think of anything. I was just happy to be there. And then with everything else going on, I mean, it is expected. And now I feel that if it does happen again, I'm gonna deal with it better and maybe enjoy the win a little bit more than I did in 2019. That's like the one thing I kind of look back and I'm like, oh, I wish I enjoyed it more in the moment. But it's definitely been a life-changing 3 years, I would say. And don't even get me started about COVID. I mean, I didn't play for a year. That was crazy. But yeah.
Corey?
Bianca, sorry if this was asked before, and if it was, ignore me.
Okay.
Okay. But the decision to not play Cincy and kind of come into the U.S. Open without a tournament, just Toronto effectively, what was the mindset there, and what did you kind of end up doing instead of playing that event?
Yeah, I was dealing with a little back issue before Toronto. And I mean, I was feeling good. I took a couple days off, but it was still like up in the air. I didn't know if I was really going to play the tournament, and the preparation before that, I would say, wasn't the best. So I really wanted to take that 2 weeks to really rest my body and prepare for the US Open. And I'm really glad that I made that decision because I've been learning a lot in my practices with Sven. And yeah, I'm happy I did that. I feel fresh.
Hi, I'm Greg Kulian, Romanian television of New York.
Hello
My
again.
question for you is, as Simona just lost, and all the Romanian fans will be now on your side. How do you comment it?
I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Because I know the Romanian fans, I know they love me and they also love Simona. So for them, it sucks that Simona lost. And I actually didn't know that. But let's take Simona out of the picture just for a bit. Today during my match, I mean, the crowd was incredible. I didn't only see Romanians, but I saw a lot of Canadian fans as well, coming from like Winnipeg and Calgary, and just to see that is super heartwarming for me. I literally feel like this is my second home.
Are you ready, physically and mentally, to do it again?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Thank you.
I really believe I can do it.
Matt?
Bianca, Matt Futterman from the New York Times. What does an up and down match like this do to your confidence?
Yeah, I did. Well, it's the first round, so I think it's good that it happened now because I can learn from it. Like if it does show up again, like in my next couple of rounds, I feel that it was good in a way. But it's great that I also had that first and third set where I was playing really, really well, to kind of maybe not focus too much on the second set. But I think it was meant to be. Let's just put it that way.
We have one more question over here.
Hello. Your next opponent won in 2 sets of 6-0 today. What do you know from her, and what do you expect in the next match?
Yeah, I watched her play the final at the Rogers Cup. She's playing really, really well. I remember I played her, but like back in 2016, I think it was. And it wasn't an easy match, and I'm sure Wednesday definitely won't be an easy match as well. She's playing really well, but I'm also playing really well, so I think it's going to be a great matchup.